We have the pound dollar on the 15 minute. It's a trade that I've got in on my live account, but I'm doing this video for the demo so that I can upload it to YouTube and keep it for my records and anybody else that is interested in seeing it. Just go back to the 60. On here we have been having a very bearish day, and then what happened is we started to put in these indecision candles, and you can see here that the wicks were getting longer and the candle bodies were becoming lower, an indication that we may see a continuation. I'm a breakout trader, so I will look for a move like this, look for the pause, and then look for the continuation. Certainly a continuation down to this zone, even a little bit lower, but the trade actually occurred on the 15 minute. I did get a better risk to reward on my live account because that's what I did first. So if we just put that structure line back in there, this flag pattern, I have very strict rules for flag patterns. This particular one, because it's in a very bearish trend, does not need to retrace to a 382 fib level. In fact, it only needs to have 2 touches. Nevertheless, what I did here was I did actually wait for the breakout, and my entry was actually this candle close here, so I did get a better entry on my live account. Stops just above this swing high here. Targets were a 127 extension at 1 pip above that, and if we just go to the 15 minute, you'll see that it comes in at the low of this wick here, and we have the 131 even just a little bit lower. Targets are the 127 because that's my default target that I would play for, so pretty much the low of this wick here, and if we look left, it is an area that's been tested multiple times. There, obviously here, there, here. 131 is achievable, but I'm going to stick with the 127 as it's the move that gets made before we see a major retracement. So we'll come back to this trade and see if we can hit targets on it. Okay, and we're back, and my alarm's just gone off. We have come within a few pips of my target, so I am able to move to break even. There we go. So this is now a risk-free trade. And let's just see if we can rally down the last few pips, another 4 pips, and see if we can hit targets. Couple more pips to go. It's a waiting game. And there we go, 35 pips banked on that lovely and very pain-free trade.